Can you hear me all right?
Got you. You ready?
Lovely. My name is Dalgleish. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Perlon AI. We create AI agents that are able to conduct some of the more manual processes that sales and marketing teams have historically had to go through. The problem that a lot of sales teams had was that they were using multiple different tools. Those tools, if they were using AI to generate messaging, were very sort of robotic and obvious to spot as AI in the way that they sounded. So we wanted to create something that was a lot more human sounding, that could be a lot more bespoke to the business that we were working with. My co-founder Brent is a machine learning engineer. My background is in sort of tech and AI and sales. And we kind of saw a gap in the market that was advising medium-sized companies on AI deployment. And one of the things that was coming up again and again in these customer calls was how can we use AI to generate more new business? Off the back of that, we built a very sort of scrappy MVP product that we shipped to one of our consulting customers. And it was around about that time that Charlie from Haatch sort of reached out to us. We explained to Charlie that we only had, 2 clients at the time, 2 customers, and that we didn't have a deck, right? So I said to him, look, we're not raising money. If you want to give us some money, then we'll entertain the conversation. But again, he was willing to, or Haatch, I suppose, as a whole, were willing to sort of see that there was an interesting opportunity, see that we'd, been a little bit industrious by the way that we picked up a few customers. We had our sort of first conversation. We thought, this is the sort of partnership that I think would make sense for us at this stage. We got partnered with Jim, who again, we have regular catch-ups with. He introduced us to people who are still some of our sort of larger customers now. And I think that was, a big sort of part of why we have really kind of succeeded post-investment is because of his ability to, make a lot of intros for us and really facilitate us going from, 2 to what we are now, which is 80 plus customers. There's a huge sense of community within the Haatch portfolio. Having those kind of sounding boards of people who are going through similar experiences to you, who can be very real about stuff that's gone wrong and things like that, has been really beneficial. If Charlie's email hadn't reached my inbox, then I think we'd have really had to continue with consulting and our product a lot longer, and really probably wouldn't have been able to get our product to where it is as quickly as we have. We didn't have the capital to be able to focus solely on our product in order to, pay ourselves salaries, in order to, get the product up to any kind of stage of, scaled usage. We would have really had to continue doing what we were doing before. So, very grateful that sort of came in when it did.
And biggest surprise to date on your founder's journey?
Biggest surprise has been how enjoyable this whole journey has been and how I would never go back to having a job.
That is great. That is all good for me.